Here we have Solana, symbol SOL versus the dollar, and we have what could be the next higher low in a series of higher lows over the long-term macro scale. A nice correction down to the 55, and a good response thus far, coming off that hidden bullish divergence on the daily. And of course, we do see daily jewel is coming down to a bouncy area on the fib support right there. Now we haven't gotten an upside signal just yet on the daily, but the setup is potentially there, especially if we see volatility start to expand back about 50 percentile. Now, I think it's very telling that you're seeing this whole correction come on declining volatility. Good sign as long as this higher low does hold at 125 or so. So what I would say is that as long as this thing is above 125, I am actually looking at this as correction very likely coming to a conclusion relatively soon. Probably setting up for a move back around about 170, 170. Yeah, about 170. Above 170 actually would be bullish on this thing once again. Now, there is going to be an invalidation on this one, of course, for the short-term timeframes as well. That's going to be below 134 specifically. But for right now, you know, this one kind of led the market during most of summer, and it's good to see that it's over here after that long-term correction. So good, very, very good. Short-term timeframes might pop back down short-term to 140 or 142. I don't think that's problematic though. Again, invalidation points, as we said before, on the 4-hour and daily. But it should be known on the daily, Stokes will be actually popping back up above 144.80 by end of day today, which we are currently, about $3-4 above. 12 hours probably already up. In fact, it is, as long as it's above 120. Good. And 4 hours up as long as it's above about 131, actually. Yeah, overall, I actually do like this one. And if I did call it right now, I actually do think that it will continue probably to 160, maybe even 170. Above 170, I'm bullish on this one for continuation long term. Until then, be aware of the invalidations. But, a very good setup right here. And this one acts well. 5-day corrects down to the 10 simple and up. This one had one more move down to like 125 or 130. I'd look at that as an opportunity on the 5-day. Now, I should also talk about, hey, what if it hits the invalidation? Well, this one to shadow its way back down below $100, but we won't talk about that for now. At least I don't think it's as relevant for right now. So hopefully that was helpful. And there you go for Solana's.